Hello, welcome to Black Friday with Brittany Kennedy. Today is August 21st, 2020, and I cannot believe that the month is already kind of like almost over. We've got like a week left. I feel like I was just doing a video where I was talking about how excited I was about this month, which I'm still very excited actually. My son's first tooth is coming up, or coming out, and I'm super excited, so proud of him. Not like he did anything to make that tooth come up, but anyways. They grow up way too fast. I think that's like the reoccurring theme in my videos at this point in time. I just keep talking about how my son is growing up so fast. But anyways, that is what brings me joy, so that's what I'm talking about. For those of you guys that are new to Black Friday with Brittany Kennedy, this is a space where I like to talk about socioeconomic issues in the Black community that are too taboo to talk about. I like to talk about them. My thought process is that if we talk about them, we'll start to think about them. And if we think about them, then we'll start to create solutions. And by them, I mean the problems in our community. So, welcome to Black Friday with Brittany Kennedy. Last week I covered, for those of you guys that are new to Black Friday with Brittany Kennedy, I've got a space right here where I like to talk about Black-owned businesses because we need to support Black-owned businesses. So last week I talked about a toilet paper roll called Ultra Cosmic 9, and I hadn't used it yet, and obviously I've used it since then, and it was pretty amazing. It was super strong. I attribute that to the fact that it is made out of recycled bamboo. It was really amazing, actually. I really like it a lot. So I'm definitely going to contact them because the only problem I have with it is that the roll is too small. And so here we are, back to Scott. But I would like to go back to Ultra Cosmic if they make their toilet paper rolls bigger, right? But anyway, check that out. If you're a guy, it's really not as much of a problem for you as it is for a girl. So that's my 2 cents on that. I also want to talk about, I was going online trying to shop for something, and I was like, dang, I really, really want to find it. I was actually looking for more head wraps. And I was like, I really, really want to I want to make sure it's Black owned because I think it's really shitty when people who are not Black sell African print. It's like, I don't understand that. But anyways, and so I was shopping on Amazon and I couldn't find anything. At least I don't know if I could find anything. So then I started reaching out to the sellers and just asking them like, hey, is this a Black owned business? Which I don't know if that's really appropriate or not, but I kind of really didn't care. So I looked up Black-owned brands that are on Amazon as well as businesses, because even though the brand is there, you could still be supporting a white person, which is kind of like invariably still supporting the Black business, but you're still kind of feeding the white household. So, I don't know about that. But anywho, so these are 9 best products from Black-owned brands on Amazon, and these are just brands, so remember what I said. Brio Geo, a natural hair care brand. Looks pretty cool. Sounds really interesting. Then, of course, you've got Savage X Fenty, which I still need to try, actually. I need to switch over my makeup to Fenty. I hear it's amazing, and it's about time. We've also got Gold Green Clean Greens Edible Superfood Facial. I just put superfood and facial together, which is superficial. Anywho, it's a mask. Pretty awesome looking. I definitely think I might want to try that. What else do we have here? Ew, this is cool. Ikuzi Dolls, African American, 18-inch doll brand. It's got a nice little fro. They could have did better with the clothes. But anywho, I guess it's not very nice. Anyway, Bevel, elegant men's grooming brand. That looks like a good gift. Black Card Revoked. It's a card game? Interesting. Ooh. I might have to get this. This looks mad interesting. Friday night game. Card game day. Yeah, again, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. We already talked about that. Okay, so I guess that the first thing was Fenty, like her woman wear, I believe. I think so. Sheet Case, top-rated Amazon seller, makes dress for every body type. Available in sizes S to 3X. Cute dress. Very cute dress, actually. What else we have here? True Products, laundry detergent. Black and laundry detergent? Shut the front door. Definitely gonna have to try that. And those are the products. I'll put the link in the bottom. You'll just have to hit the description box and you'll see that there. So you can check them out for yourself. Last week I posted, also, I do tarot readings, Egyptian tarot readings by Brittany Kennedy. If you want to check it out, if you would like a reading, please contact me. I've got a business page on Facebook. It is Tarot Readings by Brittany Kennedy. Very simple. Okay? Last week I posted a video titled, Why Do Black Men Feel That the Black Woman is Responsible for the Breakdown of the Black Family? And of course, naturally, I got a shitload of backlash. Of course, naturally. What else do you guys have to do except for give me shit? I don't know. Maybe like go make money or get a life or go to the next post, I guess. But anywho, for those of you that do not understand, I get my topics from you. I don't pull them out my ass. I actually pay attention to your comments. I see what you guys are saying, and then I pose those as questions. And so when I posted the video talking about fixing the breakdown of the Black family, I got quite a few men talking about women not staying in their place and about how men are the superior race. So I posed the question or statement to you guys, no question, and I wanted to hear, why do you guys think this? And then all these men commented and were like, where do you get this from? And all men, blah, blah, blah. That's another topic. I never said all. If you look at my topics, if you look at the title, they do not say all. Why do all black men, why do all black women? You never see that in my topic. So I'm not talking about all. If you feel like you have a better suggestion when it comes to a title, please share it with me. And who knows, maybe I'll actually use it. But remember, YouTube has a very limited amount of characters. It's kind of like tweeting. And so I cannot have some long drawn out title just to suit your fancy, your ego, or your appease. So if you really, really want to, I don't know, if you want to, first of all, not be offended, then you should just go by the, like, if it don't apply, let it fly kind of idea. If it doesn't apply to you, let it fly. It means I'm not talking to you. But believe me, I'm talking to somebody out there. And indeed I was. Because there were actually a couple of men who did find themselves bold enough to actually comment and say that they are indeed the superior race than women. And women indeed do not submit. And this is the reason why there's a breakdown in the black family. And not just in the black family, but in relationships between a man and a woman overall. So, for those of you that think that that thought process is like, why did she pose that dumbass question? It's not a dumbass question. And if you look at the statistics when it comes to domestic violence, you would find very quickly that that is actually probably more true than it is false. Not saying that all black men have this perspective, but many actually do. Many don't like when a woman voices her opinion. They feel sometimes emasculated, sometimes insecure, and sometimes that can come out in physicality. So, I indeed do feel like I had a very valid point by bringing up that topic. And actually, one of the men posted a quote from a book or excerpt from somewhere, and I didn't bother to actually look further into it, but it specifically said, if a woman, the only place that a woman can be out of line, or when they step out of line, the only place that you should pop them is in their mouth. Because it is from their mouth that spew the most blah, 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 blah. And he had the audacity to actually post that on Facebook. So, there are some that do have this perception that men are superior and that women have a place that they're supposed to stay into. And if they don't stay into that place, there are repercussions, physical sometimes. I just want to say, if you're a man and you put your hands on a female, you're a bitch. And you shouldn't do that. So, I do not condone violence of any sort. I do not condone abuse, whether it's from a man to a woman or a woman to a man. If you put your hands on anybody to try to get a point across, you have a problem and you should probably go get some kind of therapy ASAP. That's my 2 cents on that. For today's topic, I'm going to make it a lot lighter and nicer and more pleasant, because I think I kind of pissed some people off last week. Do I care? I'm sleeping just fine. But I digress. What I would like to say is that I was thinking recently about bettering the Black community and what we could really do to make a difference. And I've come to the conclusion that everybody's got a different lane. We all have a different goal in life. We all have a different purpose. And it's not fair to tell everybody that, even though I think everybody should vote, and it's really what you should do, but I think that we can all contribute to bettering our communities in our own little way. We don't all have to do the same thing, and we all shouldn't be doing the same thing. And I think we should look at our individuality and look at what we're passionate about, and we should look in society and see what we can do about something that is immediately close to us. I think if we look at the things that are close to us in our local communities, we will find ourselves gaining more ground when it comes to uniting and when it comes to bettering our communities. Not to say that you can't have your arms outreach, right? It doesn't mean that you can't have a non-profit organization that does things nationally, globally, internationally, whatever. But I think in the grand scheme of things, if an individual decided, you know what, I don't like gun violence in my community, so I'm going to start speaking out about gun violence, or I'm going to start a mentorship program to the young men in the community. I don't like the trash that I see in my neighborhood, so I'm going to do that. I think I saw photos of individuals who had went out to a local park, actually I believe it was somewhere in New York, and they decided to paint the lines in the basketball court again because the lines had disappeared and nobody had come to redo them. You can find something in your community that you want to focus on and put your energy into fixing that, or at least helping as much as possible. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know, if we all picked one thing that we just want to work on in our community, we inevitably raise the vibration of the Black community instantly, without fail. And it doesn't have to be a grand thing. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. It could just be going and sitting in on the local school town meetings or whatever because you want your child to have better education, or like there's so many different things that we could do. If we just picked one thing in our community that we wanted to work on, we would raise the vibration of the Black community, hands down. Honestly, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I would love to hear your feedback. You can give me feedback on what I talked about last week, the feedback that I gave you. You can talk about what you are interested in doing in your community. You can reach out to me. I would love to bounce off ideas. Personally, I am the executive director of a nonprofit organization called Artist University, and that's kind of like my little baby project. This actually is one of my main ways that I feel like I'm contributing to bettering my community. So I would love to hear your thoughts, your ideas, your feedback. Like, subscribe, and share this lovely channel to your loved ones, to your friends, to your enemies, to your white people, to your Black people. Who cares? Just share it. Thank you so much. Ciao.